There's an editorial in the Washington Times last week that's, no, not a little bit. It's outright racist. And it's racist against Native Americans. Oh my God. And it's pretty unbelievable. The headline is, editorial, Wyoming town taken over by an Indian tribe.
Oh my God.
Land grab orchestrated by the EPA. That's the byline. First paragraph. Residents of Riverton, a quiet town of 11,000 in Wyoming, were shocked to wake up one recent morning to learn they were now Indians. Their town had been taken over by an Indian tribe without a bullet or arrow being fired.
Oh my God.
This hasn't happened since General William Tecumseh, I believe is his name, Sherman, having put the torch to the south, arrived to take on the Nez Perce. Yet no battles took place last month. The EPA simply approved an application by the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes to declare the newly expanded tribal region henceforth be treated as a state.
How much more can the Native Americans take, folks? God.
Yeah, I know. I mean, haven't we had enough? When are white Americans going to stand up?
Sorry, we killed your families and took your land.
It gets a little bit worse because the next paragraph is 2 sentences. And it reads, thousands of Wyoming palefaces were swept into Indian jurisdiction without treaty or authorization of Congress. Riverton residents didn't even get any beads.
Oh, my God.
Matt Mead, the Republican governor of Wyoming, is furious. This decision goes against 100 years of history. I wonder how many years of history there was before, the conquerors from Britain or elsewhere came and took over the land from the Native Americans. But I guess it doesn't really matter. The Matt Mead continues, involving over millions of acres of lands, it is not a decision that should come from a regulatory agency. I believe the EPA is in the wrong and I will not honor its decision. Now,
Right.
I'd like to add that this isn't some land grab. Even if you are one of these outraged 11,000 who can't believe that the Native Americans snuck into their land and just ripped it from their hands where they owned it or were at least on it before. I can't even believe I'm saying this. But I know that it's going to be rough for them to believe this, but this wasn't some plan concocted between the tribes and the EPA. In fact, this was an application that the tribes sent in 5 years ago, with time allotted too for people to come out against this land grab. I can't believe I'm calling it that.
No need.
Riverton Mayor Ronald Warpness, yes, Warpness for sure, has been fielding phone calls from constituents worried that they have been moved into Indian country through bureaucratic fiat. Fiat. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm a little bit outraged here at the ridiculousness of this. Oh my God. The story ends. The Washington Times ends it with, Riverton residents never asked to be part of an Indian tribe, and the federal government has no business putting them there. We haven't seen such corrupt trading with the Indians since John Wayne rode the range.
Oh, my God.
Riverton residents never asked to be part of an Indian tribe.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. I wonder if anyone asked the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes when the land was originally taken from them, if they were cool with that. I just don't even know what to say.
Well, as always, the question is, why do you hate America so much?